Hello everybody, welcome to game number 1 of the third Casuals tournament. This is Group B. We have in this game Relic, Ian, Adorfield, and Poor Sheep. I'm Philothanic. Joining me today is Hexapus. Hexapus, what do you think about the map?
Still loading? I'll be there soon enough.
Alright, well we have robots, scavengers, scientists, and nomads. There's no ice next to iron, so no ice scientists, which is a new thing recently. But there is actually a great scientist spot right here. I would go for it. There's also like a little bit next to a scavenger spot. Are we going to see nomads? Maybe not all of the silicons spread out. Do a robot. Yep. Relic takes that one of the two science spots. Ian's going to take the other one right there after. 18k debt for Relic. That seems quite reasonable to me.
Both are.
What
I
on
think
earth
they are both a very good fun. I mean,
What on earth is Adorfield doing?
Relic HQ has been founded.
He's
I'm
going
not
to get
surprised, Scavenger.
so
It's basically-
much debt from shipping that carbon. And where's Poor Sheep? Okay, Poor Sheep.
Oh, going for a nomad.
Going for split silicon, which is the one downside of this. I mean, there really isn't another found, except for maybe Robot in the south, but you're not near any water. So, yeah.
I think I would have gone for robot and tried to get in the way of the other scientist's water.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the safer play, but we have the risky play. Relic's the first to HQ2.
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
Things don't look too good for Poor Ship. I mean, silicon will diminish over time, and there are nukes on the board, so even you can return cranes, there are not that many silicon around for you to do.
Yeah, at least he's starting with a double high, and electronics is low and nobody else is using electronics for their upgrades, so he does have that benefit going on for it. Colony is an American colony, so it will consume power. Ian also getting up to HQ2. We have going straight into water. Relics going into farms in aluminum. Adorfield is lagging behind, also just bumped up to HQ2. Only going for the one carbon, and Ian just blocked him
A nomadic HQ has been upgraded.
for that second carbon tile.
Yeah, but is that really necessary? I don't think so, though.
The blocking or the
The
second
blocking, like for Ian to grab a carbon, I don't think it's necessary at this stage.
No.
Might be better off building 2 reactors or 2 nuclear plants.
Poor Sheep is flying through upgrades. HQ3 already going into some power with solar panels. Power's high, 162 and climbing. There start the reign of the nukes.
A new
Poor Ship
plane
can't be
is
happy about
available
that.
for
Well, at
launch.
least he got another one nearby.
Yeah, he's gonna use his first return to claim ability to get out of that and go into this medium. Relic also HQ3. Poor Sheep is going to want to buy some goon squads. No goon squads out on the map for him at all. I would buy one right now and put it on this high quarry. Gonna need it. Extra claim going for 20k to Poor Sheep.
That's pretty cheap.
It is-
Serious?
It is
Yes,
pretty
it's
cheap. It is.
I'm surprised that really is not abusing the water and uranium tile for free nuclear power.
Yeah, that is a bit surprising. He's now
Oh,
agreed
there it
with
is.
you that it was surprising and is going to go for it. Free power there. Unfortunately, there's no core samples. Otherwise, you can make perhaps 2 or 3 triangle of free power. But we do have everybody's moving into power right now. Poor Sheep has 4 solar panels online, 2 nukes for Adorfield, 2 for Relic, which are no longer producing any power,
The black market
and 2
is
for
online.
Ian.
That's a very good hit by Poor Ship.
Yes. Right now, it's looking to be Poor Sheep versus Relic as our leaders in the early game, transitioning into the mid game. Poor Sheep.
I find
goes-
like for Poor Sheep, right? Nomad will fall off really hard once you hit HQ 4 or 5. Like after that, you just don't have the cranes to make money. I find it very difficult at the end game.
Well, what Poor Sheep needs to do, and he almost might be able to get there, is pay off all his debt with that power and maybe start making a little bit of power money, because otherwise he wasn't making very much money. Mainly just in silicon and aluminum and power. But he does get to HQ4.
The black market is open for business.
Well, the power money will dry up soon enough because everyone's in power and power just crashed.
Yeah, Adorfield is making power money 200 a second. Ian's making power money also 200 a second.
Scavenger
Relic.
HQ has been upgraded.
Well, Relic never made any power money, and going into those nukes is going to be a worthless venture for him.
It hurts him quite a bit because he wasted like 120 steel for it. That's half an upgrade.
And at that time, Goon Squads were still only like 4.5 or 6k, so he definitely could have bought one.
Well, I think he bought one, but he just gooned his steel instead. So.
Well, Relic attacking Adorfield with a nuke. That hurts a lot. And then Ian also ganging up, attacking Adorfield. I'm not sure that Adorfield's the one you need to be worrying about right now.
To the highest bidder.
Poor Sheep over here in the corner actually gets this patent lab up and starts researching some key patents. Or chems get too terribly high, that might be what he needs to do.
Congratulations.
Yep. Patents and optimizations are very important for nomads, I find. And try to get a cheap buy would also work great for them. But I don't think you can get a majority buy on any one of them.
No, he can't get a majority buy on anyone right now. He's going for a pleasure dome. Unfortunately, the colony has chosen to go into garages instead of habitats. So that's going... Scientists aren't going to be happy about that because there won't be as much life support pressure as there could be.
Yeah, but thanks to Adorfield, they are shipping quite a bit too.
Well, yeah, there are plenty of
shipping...
garages, so that's going to keep the fuel up, along with this... Power should rebound if people get out of power, but continuing to attack Adorfield on this carbon. Ian does it again. Now Relic getting on the action and attacks Poor Sheep's silicon.
Yep. Once you nuke out the scavenger and Poor Ships, which is a nomad, silicon and carbon, they are pretty stuck in the water. They can't move anywhere.
Ian is just focused on hitting Adorfield over and over and over again. Now, to be fair, well, Relic is HQ4 now, so... I was going to say that Adorfield had the most cash out of the 3 people in HQ3, but Relic has upgraded, so that's no longer a valid comparison.
If I were Relic, I would actually... It's time to grab like 2 carbon nearby, just to block it off and get into a cam market. Or electronics. It will be useful. Having 2 carbon towers as a scientist.
Right. Relic is going for a patent lab himself, looking to get in on the patents. Poor Sheep has liquid batteries, which makes the solar panels and water condensers work overnight, and is currently not researching that patent lab. Instead, it's going to choose to upgrade. That's a very risky upgrade because Ian's sitting on 72k. Well, be able to buy Poor Sheep himself, but if someone else got in on the action,
yeah. Well, but you know, most of the time, right? Especially for playing on ranked, you don't worry about majority buy that much unless.
But this isn't ranked. This is a tournament with some decent players. And Adorfield's been known to go for that majority buy, even if it kills itself in the process, or themselves.
Well, we'll see if Adorfield go in for it or not. He definitely has the cash for it. He got 70k, so that's free stock.
So,
If Adorfield does pick up Poor Sheep right now, or picks up a majority of Poor Sheep, that could fix his problems that he's going to have with as far as upgrading, because he doesn't have enough carbon.
Yep.
Unfortunately, what is it? Where is all Adorfield's money's all spread around, and I'm not entirely sure what they are doing with it.
I don't know. He has 75k from water and silicon and cam, but he's not doing anything with it.
Yeah, I think they might just be unsure what to do because of all the nukes that have been raining down on them.
Yeah.
Well, the window for buying Poor Sheep is rapidly closing. 43k in the bank, researching nanotechnology. Relic is not using their patent lab. What did Relic pick up? Slant drilling.
That's an okay pick for his power.
I mean, yeah, it's not the one I would personally go for, simply because it's so much water.
Mm-hmm.
I might have
I
gone.
personally would go for nanotech first, especially for scientists.
Yeah.
Being able to swap in and out of life support and water is very important. And on series and IO, steel price was like building prices will stay high, and that's where nanotech really shine.
Yeah, Adorfield really should have gone for that majority buy. They have 125k right now in the bank. Or 32 and counting. Has the upgrade whenever they want. Cost them 57 of that 135, so they should take it. Despite all that nukes, they're in a decent spot. Especially considering that once they get to level 5, Offworlds are probably not going to be a thing, although Adorfield's Offworld only costs 92k to put up.
Yeah.
The Offworlds look like for everybody else. 82k
Offworlds?
for Relic. This is one of those surprising series games where Offworlds might be viable.
Yeah, especially with a hologram to fight it.
Except for Ian's. Ian's Offworld 154k, but there is this 37k profit launch on food. If you're a scientist, you could pump out that food and launch it Offworld. Your Poor Sheep's going to go for a majority buy into...
If I were Ian, I would actually help him out, because
or Adorfield.
The scientist.
Definitely if I were Adorfield, I'd help him out.
Yeah. But I think it's a bit too late to help out. Because now Poor Sheep will get all the benefit.
Congratulations.
Well, maybe
Early on,
if you're Adorfield, you can still pick up like 4 shares simply because Adorfield has plenty of money. Well, now Adorfield definitely needs to buy in, and so does Ian.
Yeah, if they don't buy in, Poor Sheep would just run away with the game.
What do we have going here? We have a hacker egg going up for Adorfield. A couple of optimization centers. Optimizing chemicals for Ian. Ian shipping those chemicals. And Poor Sheep with an optimization center. Also, where is that optimization center hiding?
It's one of his...
I have yet to find it. But it's not doing
it's
anything.
the solar panel, right?
Oh, there it is. It's not doing anything, but it was frozen. It is also optimizing chemicals. Poor Sheep able to use that Nomad upgrade advantage to pick off a player who wasn't careful.
Yep, now it looks very good for Poor Sheep.
Adorfield would look a lot better if they weren't in 164k debt.
I don't think misses the boat. Like he could have picked up a Poor Sheep or Relic. Either one, picking one of them would help him out. Now he's stuck with
to buy
Ida
the
and,
last 4 shares in Relic right now.
Yeah, and Poor Sheep need to like get to 7 shares.
Yeah, Poor Sheep
Then
needs to
save.
just continue to buy up all of Relic. Relic is a great scientist subject. Up or over Relic's base and hold that X key. Look at all those triple-digit profits on those buildings. Not to mention the 6 shares in it, and him's earning $600–700 a second.
Optimization center is online.
So if you pay up all 10, it would be $1,000 per second.
And that's going to increase the Relic is Sub AI is going for an Offworld. 48 profit launches there on
Well,
food right now.
That's a very big target for them to dynamite and for them to dynamite. Just keep dynamite in it, and then really will just keep the Sub AI will just keep fixing it. That would be monitoring for them.
Adorfield's just sitting here with 300k in the bank.
Yeah,
not
I can't
doing
agree
anything.
to that.
All right,
I can't
now
agree to
buying into Relic, but that's going to be might be a little bit too late. Ian's got to wait before they can buy out Adorfield, but they only need 274k. They have 39k right now in the bank. They do have all those 4 stocks themselves purchased, so they could sell it.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Ian buying Autofield is a great idea. Like, I think the threat right now is push ship, and he should perhaps defend himself and buy push ship with a better move.
I feel like there's this window of opportunity where he could buy Adorfield and perhaps still be in the game, especially since Ian would get those 4 shares in Relic. My question is, can Ian get to that buy quick enough for it to matter or not? And that's what I am hesitating about, especially since Ian is still on HQ4.
Well, I think right now Autofield being probably the most experienced players of this for just by the sheer number of games he played. He's working his hacker rate. That's something nice to do, especially when you're in this situation. You need to multiply your money somehow. A hacker rate would be a good way to do it. Yes, will that be enough? I don't know.
I tend to doubt it. Neither player is getting to that buy very fast. Ian is halfway. Sorry, Poor Sheep is halfway to the buy on Adorfield and 60% of the way to the buy on Ian.
Yeah. So no. When Ian and Autofield fight it out, right? Poor Sheep would just benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if Autofield managed to buy Ian, let's just say, right? After buying Ian, Autofield won't have enough cash to buy out Poor Sheep. So I think Poor Sheep would take this one if nothing surprising
happens. Yeah. Yeah, Ian can't really go for a hostile takeover when you're on HQ4 on series. Those missing tiles are just so much money that you don't have.
Well, it costs way too much for him to upgrade. 142k? That's not quite enough.
Yeah, well, right now it costs too much, but
methods continue to improve.
not upgrading is going to cost him more, unfortunately. Poor Sheep has the buy on Ian, but it's probably waiting to go for Nope. Would have been better to go for Adorfield.
Well, yeah, it would be better to go for Autofield because you get both the stock, right? But Autofield is really bad in that. So I don't think it matters that much.
Adorfield needs to buy into Poor Sheep with his money right now. Have a chance.
I don't think he has a chance anymore.
I mean, I tend to agree, but we need to keep the end of the game interesting, right?
Yeah.
If he was going to have a chance, whoa.
He's paying down his debt. Maybe he'd done it sooner. Like when he has like 330k, he should like pay down his debt all the way to POA. Then those interest wouldn't hurt that much.
Poor Sheep just EMP Ian.
He did?
Yes.
Maybe he thought that is Autofield. I don't know. By the way, Black Magic disagree on you that going for a hostile takeover on HQ4.
Yeah, but this wasn't an early buy though. This was a late hostile takeover attempt at HQ4. That's the difference. I'd agree that
Yeah.
an early one can work, but this was a late one when everyone else had more income.
A bit too late by the time that Ian tried to take over. Like, it's possible when someone just upgrades your skill 5 that you can take him out with your skill 4, like, instead of upgrading, right? You can use that cash to buy someone, but the timing of Ian is a bit off, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, there was that time when Poor Sheep did that really risky HQ5 upgrade that anybody else could have started buying. I'm sorry, Poor Sheep did that risky HQ5 upgrade that anybody else could have bought into Poor Sheep. Like, if any two of them ganged up, Poor Sheep wouldn't have been the winner.
And I think very good job on a Poor Sheep part to identify that Relic just upgraded, and even though he has 4 stocks, right? And he didn't have enough money to defend himself.
Right.
That's a very good play. GG, well played.
Hey now, be nice, everybody.
Calm down now, calm down. Ian does mention in quite a few, like Ian played quite well most of the time, but at the end game he's still struggling to find the right stock play. So this is one of those times that really bites him.
Yeah, Adorfield did a lot better than I would have anticipated, given his founding location and their founding location and how many nukes were written down on them.
Almost unfairly, I would probably focus more on Poor Sheep than the Scavenger.
Yeah, a little bit.
Since he's ahead, and then the thing with Nomads, right? You just don't know what to hit them with, right? Their cranes is spread out, they can return cranes, and it doesn't feel very good to hit them most of the time.
Well, in this case, there's so few good silicon claims on the map that you could have actually hurt them decently by just, there's what, 2 highs, you could have hit both of those highs, knocked them down to lows, and then hit some of those mediums. Everyone would have to do a gang up on there as far as the nukes, but I think, yeah, nuking Poor Sheep would have been a better idea than Adorfield. Relic did try to do that, spent 21k on 4 nukes, 1 on Adorfield, which is probably a mistake, 3 on Poor Sheep. Ian also nuked out Adorfield. So it wasn't, I guess nobody was ganging up on Adorfield with the nukes, it was just 2 of them, but both of those seemed necessary.
It always feels good to nuke people. It always feels good, especially when you're scientists.
Yeah.
Did anyone drop teleportation?
No, no one grabbed teleportation.
It would be a Relic probably died before he can. Like, it would be a really good time for him to grab teleportation and then slide into those silicon tiles. The grass matter would probably not strong, but it's probably still good enough for most of the case, because silicon is going to be very hard to get. The price will stay high, right? If you get to the glass market, you can hack all you want. You pretty much have a monopoly over it.
Yeah. And you could just sort of see on the balance sheet section, Poor Sheep with 15k net revenue, and even if you take out the 300k dividend revenue, still 21k, that's double, or 1.2 million, that's double Adorfield. Not enough targeting the leader in this game.
Definitely, especially at the end when Ian trying to get Adorfield.
12 optimizations for Poor Sheep versus 7 for Ian, none for Adorfield, none for Relic. That's also a potential area that you could get improve on. Series you usually want optimization.
I'm surprised that Ian only got 7 optimization, because he got his optimization center rather early.
Yeah, got the optimization center a little bit early. unfortunately, we can't see when those optimizations were purchased. I wonder if it would have been better to take the upgrade than early optimization, but I wasn't paying enough attention to see when it got really expensive to upgrade.
Yeah. Probably on series, you want to upgrade really as soon as possible because just the natural price pressure will drive up the prices of everything. Make an upgrade, even if you have a steel triangle, it's just gonna be difficult.